Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Trucking. So today we're going to be hopefully heading towards Spain because I have been sent very kindly by SCS the IBERIA DLC, and I just need to make clear very quickly that I haven't been paid to make this video by SCS or anything. It's not sponsored in that way, but I have been given it for free. So just to keep everybody happy, being open with the situation. So yes, I have been given it for free, but I'm not being paid to produce the videos. So anyway, yeah, the area which we can go to, as you can see, is all of this. I have had to remove pro mods and I've had to remove my livery because of the current policy, early access. You're not allowed to have mods enabled, basically. So we'll have the truck livery back once the IBERIA DLC has been officially released. So we need to just try and find a job. Obviously we're back in Cambridge. It's just the way it is. Things have changed, so we had to go back. But I can now aim for Spain or Portugal. One of the two. Spain first, I'd imagine. So let's just first of all go on price per distance, and Le Havre is the one for us. So harvesting bins. We could always change the colour of the lorry. We don't have to stick with the colour which it seems to have defaulted to, because as I said, we lost the skin for now, but it will be back. So obviously I'm trying to get this first job, in fact quite a few jobs, done fairly quickly, so that we can actually make it to the new area, but that is quite a challenge, so I'm not sure if it's going to happen today, because it's nowhere near here. I'm in Cambridge, and well, obviously if you know where Cambridge is nowhere near Spain, but we'll be heading in the right direction. So yes, certainly for next time we'll be okay. Now I do need to rest, actually. Keep forgetting to do that, which means we're probably going to lose the Le Havre job, but we might be able to get a different one, maybe to an even better location. It's busy here. Lots of white lorries. Right, it's better lighting anyway. So is our job still there? Yep, it is. Is there a better one? No. Okay, so yeah, sticking with the same one. Drive. So, as we are now going into mainland Europe, I am hoping to do some longer journeys, and I don't think it's going to be that long until I start to do streams. But as I mentioned, we are going to have to create a fairly good rule. Oh yes, we're still in the UK. Create a fairly good rule, because when I do streaming, there are a lot of comments to read out, and I think I've done maybe 5 to 10 ETS2 streams, and you'll have seen how horrific my driving is, for the simple fact that I'm trying to read all the comments. So it would have to be a sort of, the best way of describing it, probably just me sort of chuntering on for a while, doing my own thing, and then at the end, or maybe we'll keep pulling over for a break, I'll read out comments. I just won't be able to constantly read them out, because I really do need to focus on the driving, because I want this to be good. Still want the series to be as it is now. I'm not saying the driving is perfect now, but you know what I mean. Okay, so do I have a window open? Nope, that one's not. That one is. Unless I just opened it. But it did seem quite loud in here. Okay, so first job is 334 miles, but some of that is going to be on a ferry. It is unfortunate really, because we were in a really good place. I think at the end of the previous video I was in Dover, so we would have been ready to cross, but yeah, because of the change, the game change, I am now back in Cambridge again. But at least in the previous episode it wasn't all for nothing. We made some money. But yeah, this first leg of the journey is going to be exactly the same as the previous episode. So I'm just going to cover this ground very, very quickly, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Just approaching the train station, the Channel Tunnel. Yes, you might have just seen back there when I was joining this road, there was I think it was an orange car. It stopped just as I was trying to join the road. I was going to just tuck in behind it, but it just braked because it must have detected my indicator at the last second. So I then swerved in front of it. It probably looked a bit crazy in a time lapse, but yeah, it just stopped. Which one can we go down? This one here? Yes, of course, bear in mind we're not running pro mods at the moment. This will be just a case of driving onto the train. Just straight into the trigger. But as I said, we'll have pro mods back once the IBERIA DLC is officially released. So yeah, £267 to cross over to, well, we're going to Le Havre, so to cross over to France. That's where the Channel Tunnel tends to take you. Right, okay. So we just need to go back on ourselves, and we have 155 miles left to go to Le Havre. Let me just very quickly show you where. Yeah, so basically the top of northern France, and we need to go all the way through France to the south to get to Spain. I mean, it'd be fantastic to get to Santander in the next episode or something, or maybe Bilbao, but it's a long way. It's a very long way. But we'll get there, and when we do get there, we'll be driving around for a long time, exploring all the different places. In fact, because we are going to be getting there hopefully for the next episode. I might even be able to do a stream then, or maybe before the next episode, like between this one and the next one. Because I don't think we are going to get there today, so we could do the stream of getting to there. But we're going in the right direction, which always helps. So I think probably to begin with, oh yeah, of course, I keep forgetting which which country. Driving on the right in the UK and driving on the left in France. It's just the way I do it. Okay, well, as I was going to say, I think we're going to be on the motorways to begin with, so we're going to time lapse. I just want to get this first job over and done with. Can't believe it. £89 fine for forgetting which country I'm in. We are almost there, just 29 miles to go. Just thinking about it. Oh, the lights are on. Okay. It's still quite bright, I suppose. Just starting to go a bit dark. And yeah, just the same as driving a left-hand drive in the UK, it kind of feels a bit weird driving a right-hand drive in France. But I get used to it, I did do before. So, it looks like we do have some kind of checkpoint here. Is there a fast lane? Like the fast lanes? Possibly, but we are going to go into this lane here. We need to beat the timber truck. Yes, we'll beat the timber lorry, £61, and we'll floor it. Easy. Very easy. Just do a quick third-person view. I think the timber lorry is quite mad that I got in front. Somehow they must have known that we were in a little competition. Or maybe not. So what do we have now? We have 11 miles. Yeah, you can see I'm just automatically going over the white line on the left-hand side. Just because of sitting on the right, weird. Right, I'm sort of just set up to drive in the UK. We're coming off here to deliver our first load. Can't remember how much it was worth, but I don't think it was too bad. That's a bad junction. Very difficult to see. Yeah, I've been here many times on Truckers MP. Sort of a natural place to go to. Discovered for the first time on this profile. Well, that's normal. Weird. Yeah, there's nothing I'm obviously nothing. Completely invisible. So yeah, at the end of the road, we turn right into our depot. At least it's not dark, it usually is. Makes for a nice change. Train line. Little station. All too tempting to put your foot down to get the job done. But no, we don't want to be picking up speeding fines. Can't afford to do that. We only have £10,000 in total. Right, no, we don't want to flash at the fence, we want to put it into reverse. There we are. Yep, seems to approve. Don't think there was any damage, so it should be excellent. Should be no issues. 299 miles. 10,000. Oh, doubled our money. Nice. £10,131. 642 experience points. So now we're looking for a further distance. Oh wow, look at this. I've never done these before. That would be interesting, although not from Le Havre. Yeah, so it really wants to be the best price for the distance, but then it doesn't want to be just down the road. It wants to be a fairly decent mileage. And it doesn't seem to... the thing is, we don't have many perks for the long distance. I think I need one more. I don't want to fulfill that perk list. I want to just get one more segment. How does it work in this game? I don't know what they call them. One more stage for long distance. So let's just then, in that case, do that one, since it is the best price. It's sort of in the right direction, and it will get us closer. So here we go, 27 tons of milk. It is, of course, unfortunate that it is dark, or getting dark. We do need to rest at some point. Is that right? 117 miles just to pick up the trailer? Yeah, it is. Interesting. Right, well, we'll come pick up the trailer then. And once we have the trailer, we will do the rest in real time. But I don't know if I should be resting. I really should, shouldn't I? Well, actually, before we actually get it properly booked in, all we've done is set the GPS location. I should rest, and then we'll see if the job is still available. We can see beforehand if it's going to be available, because it says how long it has until it expires. But I didn't look, so we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully, it will still be available. So it should be about 6 AM, yep. Still available, but will it be available when we've driven 100 and something miles? Has it gone? I think it's gone. So it would be interesting to do... That's not... needs to be in the right direction. It's always so tricky. Okay, we'll do live cattle then. Yep, that one should be fine. Expires in 3 hours and 55 minutes. Debatable whether or not we're going to get there in time. Should get there in 4 hours, though, shouldn't we? To pick it up. You'd have thought so. Well, we'll just have to keep travelling at the speed limits. What is it, 116 miles to the destination? The depot. Sounds tough. But it does say estimated time 2 hours and 39 minutes, which means we should do it. So I will see you when we're there, picking up the trailer. And I don't think we're going to be travelling too far with the trailer. Lunatics! Lunatics! You crazy people. Oh, for crying out... Oh yeah, blame me. I actually got blamed. Should have just sat back and let them go. But that's the boring way to do it in a game. In real life, you might as well. Well, we're almost there. 9 miles to go. Lovely maize crop. Yeah, we're going to be following this one in. Hopefully not going to the same depot. Be quite busy having 2 lorries there. But yeah, this actually does only lead to one place, I think. Which seems surprising to have another lorry going there. I don't think I've ever seen another vehicle, the AI, go to a depot. Unless I'm wrong, maybe it is a road that goes through. Ah, yes, here we go. It does go through. We're going up here. Ooh, nice road. Very green and lush. I also noticed it's very easy to speed when you don't have a trailer on. The acceleration is impressive. I suppose it's not really surprising when you have 400 or 500 horsepower or more with no trailer. Yeah, this is an interesting place. I believe it's called a farm. Right, so let's get it booked in. Yep, live cattle. I think my place is around the corner. There we go. So if we just back up, there's the maize field again. Should do it. And we're ready to go. These cows are going to have a lovely journey. It's quite a tall trailer, really. Double decker. So yeah, it's 216 miles. That's how far we're going to be going. Which isn't too far. We can get that done. And we don't have to rest, so that's always nice. Tractor. Yeah, I wish I visited more places like this, really. I'm the sort of person who doesn't like being on the motorways. I'm sure in real life it's much better to be on a motorway in a lorry. I can imagine it's very stressful driving on these tight country lanes. But, oh, hello. Yes, in a game, yeah, I think it's much more entertaining being on the really tricky roads. Yeah, it's actually a really bad turn. You can't see a thing. There's a great big hedge in the way. We're off. Do a bit of third-person view. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been here before. Not even on my other profile. So it is new to me. Do we need fuel? Not really. There is a fuel station just up here. There's a lot of trees. Sunflowers? Yes, it wouldn't look the same in the winter, would it? I think you'd have to have this area set in the summertime. Ah, look, working sign. It said mercy. They appreciated me slamming on the brakes. Does seem to be in miles per hour here, which is good for me. Maybe not good for everybody. But I really did like that part. That first section was good. Can't wait to see Iberia. As I said, it's a shame that we can't see it today, but we can't teleport. We have to get there. Even if we could teleport, I'm sure there's a way. I think you can do in the console commands, but if I did cheat, it would just seem wrong. So it's worth doing it correctly. Quite a few speed limit changes. It's always 43, 50, 31. Always changing. At least I think we're in miles per hour. Now I'm not too sure. Okay, well here we go. Looks like we're getting back onto the main road again. So once we get through here, we'll get that music playing and we'll start eating the miles up. Mmm, tasty miles. There we go. See you in a second. Oh no. Not this. I need to turn off random events. Unless, of course, we are okay. No, not really. Not really okay. There's not an alternative route. Okay. We're just gonna have to go past it. I don't want to, but there's not really an option, because it's gonna send us 300 miles down the road. Let's just see what's happening up here. Hopefully there's nothing up here. Just the fire engine. Seems to be okay. Don't actually know what they're blocking off. Ah, something to do with this. That's a long way from the actual accident. It's quite clever, actually. Forward planning. Well, actually, they didn't really need to close it. We couldn't just go around them. It's not very busy in the other direction. And we had to pay the toll anyway. Right, so we have 54 miles left. Not too far to go. We're really getting good weather. It's nice. I think the route from here is fairly simple. Yep, just all on the same road. And if it's all looking like this, I will be pleased. Oh yes, this is my kind of road. Ah, except for the speed. I keep ignoring the speed. .43. So that's got to be a conversion from kilometers per hour. I thought they were working in miles per hour, but nope. But now we can do 50. Oh, a lake with trees. I was a bit late. Yeah, so I don't really have anything to say as such, because it's just look at the beautiful scenery. Trees and sky. And fields. What more could you want? Lovely. Oh, I suppose setting the cruise control correctly helps. Get it set to 50. Keep looking around. I'd love to look around, but I don't want to crash. Right, cruise control is on 50. We're going a bit downhill, so it's obviously increasing a bit. And we can just take in the scenery. So once we get to our destination, I'll check the map, we'll see how far we've actually come. I think we have come a long way. We're a long way from Cambridge. So not bad for one episode. And yeah, next episode we'll definitely, without a doubt, get into IBERIA, into the IBERIA DLC. Oh, 31 again. So many rivers. Getting a bit tighter through here. Come on, traffic lights, there's nobody here. It's just me. This is our destination. At the end of the road. I'm not sure if there's any wildlife in the forest. I don't think I've ever seen birds or other animals. But yeah, as I said, very different scenery today. What crop's that? Hard to tell. Could be a cereal crop. Okay, our turning is this one. Bicycle. Yeah, and the place we're parking, I think is, yeah, there's no way of going round, so we're going to have to reverse. It's a very similar yard to where we came from. Shouldn't be too tricky to reverse. Just don't want to reverse off the edge. I think there is a bit of a cliff here. Yeah, so it's sort of into a corner with a wooden fence. A collapsing wooden fence. And there we go. Just take a look at that in first person view. Right. So there we go. We have delivered our cows. Take the trailer off and collect our money. So again, it was excellent. 9,190 and 602 experience points. Fantastic. So we can now get another perk. I think, they're calling them ranks. Okay, so one more long distance rank, probably not another one after that for a while, but that is good enough. And finally, yeah, so we're going to check the map, see where we've driven. We've driven from Cambridge to here, so that's not bad. That's over halfway between. Yep, it's definitely over halfway between where we were and Spain. So yeah, next time, this is the place we're going to. Maybe up here. I really would like to go to Bilbao or Santander, as I mentioned. So we're just going to have to wait and see what jobs are available. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.